was about 25 years ago. A group of us took a fishing boat overnight from San Diego, and we left at midnight, got there at 5 a.m. and it was high tide and there were no waves. So we went fishing for a little bit and came back at low tide, and it was about 2 to 3, 4 feet, and we rode some waves. And the next time, with a group of guys here from Oceanside, and we spent 3 days there, 2 nights, and stayed in the lighthouse. And that time it was a lot bigger. It was about 15 feet. Now that's when I really got the bug. I finally had a big wave spot close to home, and been going there ever since. My best day was I think 2002, and I was directing the Billabong Odyssey project, and it was basically a tow-in project. So we had everybody down there towing in, and so the top pros didn't bring their paddle boards, and I brought aboard to paddle. I brought my 10.6, and they took a rest from towing, and I went out and caught the biggest wave of my life, and I've been waiting for it for about 20 years to catch it, and it was just an amazing feeling. I filmed it, and you know. I think the way that the wave is created is it's an island in the middle of a big bay. So all the swell is funneled into the bay of Ensenada, but it hits that island right out in the middle of it, and that formation causes the energy to just direct right on the island and unload on that point. The bay channels all the water in, and it comes in really directly. So instead of just going by, getting drag on the continental shelf, it hits the reef with raw power. Todos Santos Island is the most special place in the whole world for me, because it's just so peaceful and tranquil, and you know, there's no, it's raw nature, the water's clear, the waves are great, and it's a place you can escape to. For me, we live in Southern California, it's crowded and there's a lot of people, and that has its advantages, but it's nice to escape to have a raw natural experience with the waves. And it's got the waves, and it has everything, and just you go out there and you feel like after a day of surfing there, you go back to the harbor and you know, by boat, and you just feel like you're ready to go for another round of whatever you have to encounter. You know, I've always had contest directing, and you know, always saw contests as a means for surfers to become professional athletes and to showcase their talent. Without an organized format, it just is a lifestyle, which is great, but it's hard to keep that lifestyle going. I've had to make surfboards to keep it going. That's pretty tough. And now with professional surfing, I thought it would be good to organize a big wave event so the big wave surfers would have a venue to showcase their talent. And we did 2 events in the late 90s, and since then we've been trying to find sponsorship and get something else together, and things go in cycles. Tow surfing was real popular for a while, and now it's back to paddling and surfing, so the time was right, and we thought we'd get a contest on the books again. Well, the level of big wave surfing has improved so dramatically in the last 10 years since we had the last event, and equipment's better, and people are really focused on it, and I think that we're going to just see some of the best big wave riding ever. Todos Santos is really unique in that it's far enough south that the swells come in with gale force winds in the north, and by the time it gets to Ensenada, Mexico area, the conditions have cleaned up, so it allows for riding some of the biggest waves possible for paddling in. And I think we're just going to see some amazing things.